Jackie is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Brett. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Jackie, why do you think you're getting ghosted?
Because I drew boobies on a banana and I blamed it on him.
I'm sorry. Can I ask?
Maybe this is why you're getting ghosted. Wait, why?
How did that happen? What do you mean by that, Jackie?
Okay, yeah, I guess I should explain.
Yeah.
So we went to this cute, pop-up art competition.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. There was food and drinks and all kinds of artists competing in different challenges.
Okay, that sounds like a fun date.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But there was this one area that I thought people that were attending the competition could paint on canvases. Mm-hmm. So I grabbed a brush and I painted boobies on a banana painting.
Oh, no. Well,
okay.
And we were laughing about it and joking around, and then the artist ran up and started yelling at us and screamed, "Who did it?"
Oh, you weren't supposed to do that.
Oh, dang.
Oops.
Right. And I panicked and I just I pointed at him and she started yelling at him.
Naturally.
Okay.
Dang, you threw him under the bus, but it was you who did it.
And then did he seem upset that you blamed the booby banana on him?
Well, we ran out and we got some food and we just kind of laughed about it and it seemed fine, and we actually we ended up kissing at the end of the night.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And yeah, so I can't think of anything else. I'm wondering if he was actually mad about the booby banana.
I mean, to be honest, you probably embarrassed him a little bit if that person was really screaming.
Yeah, I mean, I would be mad if I did a painting and I was an artist and someone came up and added to it in any way, especially boobies on my banana.
Wow.
All right.
I know. I thought it was an interactive situation.
Yeah. It's funny.
Jackie is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Brett. So we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Jackie, why don't you tell us why you think you're getting ghosted again?
So we went on a date to this art competition thing, and there was a part of the show that there was a banana painting, and I painted boobies on it because I thought it was an interactive part, but the artist was there and she got really mad at us because it wasn't interactive, and I blamed it on him. And I think he might be mad at me.
All right, well, let's see if that is the reason. Here we go. I'm going to call him right now.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Brett, please?
Yeah, this is him. Who's this?
Hey, Brett, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Brett. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal. What's up?
Oh, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey.
Have you ever heard of The Jubal Show before?
I mean, yeah, I have actually because of TikTok, but...
Oh,
sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know how much you've actually listened to it other than just seeing the TikTok videos, but we're calling today because we do a segment on the show that's called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to ask you why you're ghosting them. So we got an email about you from somebody.
Oh, jeez.
Her name is Jackie.
Oh, yeah.
Would you mind telling us why you're ghosting Jackie?
Oh, man. This is funny. Well, first of all, because I'm not dating a dollar store Kardashian.
Whoa.
Dang, dude, what?
Ouch.
Dollar store?
She thought it was because she painted boobies on a banana and blamed it on you, but what do you...
Yeah, that didn't help. I mean, look, she says she's a lifestyle blogger.
Okay.
And I didn't know that meant bringing a videographer on our date, which was just so weird. And, during
really?
the date, she would literally stop. Yeah. And during the date, she would literally stop a conversation if she didn't think she laughed cute enough. And then she would have us redo the moment. It was so odd. And, yeah, I know. And at one point, this is crazy. I cannot believe I'm telling you guys this. At one point, I ordered a drink, and she yelled, "Cut," so she could switch sides with me so the camera could get her good side.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, yeah, it was the most ridiculous display of influencerism, if you will, I've ever seen.
Okay.
It was like being on a date with a promo code. I mean,
Whoa.
wow.
Well, she said you kissed her, though.
well, you know.
Okay. I mean, you're on a date. Yeah. Well, I mean, that would be weird. If somebody showed up with a whole camera person with them on a date, that would be awkward for sure.
You stayed, though.
Yeah, I mean, she was attractive, but I think she was kind of a psychopath.
All right. Well, thank you for telling us why you're ghosting her.
Ouch.
And Brett, I do need to let you know that Jackie is actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Of course she is. Oh, jeez.
Hi.
Do you want to do another take? Do you like the way you said it?
Dang.
Okay, I get you're pissed. But, honestly, I can't believe you're being so judgy. Sorry, I'm not boring, Brett. Sorry you can't handle, a self-made woman. It's probably because I make more money than you, and your fragile little man ego can't handle it.
This escalated.
The banana boobies it was really funny. So I don't know why you're being so freaking weird about this. And honestly, I just I can't believe that you would call me a walking promo code. You're going to be so sorry that you passed this up when you're still working your boring job and I'm on a yacht in Paraguay.
Whoa. Okay.
Wow.
Really? A yacht in Paraguay?
Yeah, I know you're a hater, but you'll see I'm going to make so much money that you'll see my beautifully tanned out on a yacht in Paraguay, you idiot.
Paraguay is landlocked.
Whatever.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I think I know how this is going to go, but Brett, would you like another date with Jackie? We'll pay for it.
So painful.
Absolutely not.
Jackie, I'm sorry. No second date.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You'll be in Paraguay alone on this one.
I don't want to go out with you anyway, and you know what I meant with the yacht and Paraguay thing. So whatever, just sit at home and be a stupid little loser, and I'll be on a yacht in Bhutan or whatever.
Or whatever.
Is that better?
That's in the Himalayas, which is still landlocked, but have fun.
Oh, girl.
Brett knows his geography.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just
We're
contributed
the
to
first
it.
people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but
Tired and sick.
tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
What always makes for a fun first date? Putting on somebody else's disgusting sweat-stained shoes.
What?
And then putting your fingers in bacteria-filled holes.
What the?
And drinking really crappy beer out of glasses that probably haven't been washed in months. Of course, I'm talking about bowling. Bowling is always a great first date. And Tommy's on the phone, and apparently that's what he did on his first date from a girl who's not calling him back now. What's up, Tommy?
Hey, how you guys doing?
God, he really set you up for a real romantic setting there, buddy.
Yeah, you make me sound like a chump.
Yeah.
I'm making you sound like a chump. That's just what bowling is. It's full of bacteria. Full of bacteria.
You know what, though? I thought it was a pretty good idea for a first date.
I think it's a great idea. There's an activity. There's alcohol. You can't go wrong.
I wasn't saying it was a bad idea. I just said it's disgusting.
Yeah,
I mean, it's still fun. I bowl myself, but, then I delouse after.
But, they always spray that stuff in the shoes first.
Ugh,
I
it
don't
works.
think that does anything. I think that's just deodorizer. Yeah.
All right, before we talk about your actual date, tell us a little bit about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Hope.
Hope. Okay.
And I did have Hope.
And how'd you meet her?
She was tagged in an Instagram photo I liked, and she just looked really hot. She had a great smile. She had a great body, and so I DM'd her, I messaged her, and she responded.
That sounds like modern romance.
Right?
Yeah. So then you guys went bowling. Obviously, that's what your email said. How was bowling?
It was low-key. We got some fries. We got that bad beer that you were talking about. There was only one bit that kind of was a little bit embarrassing, to tell you the truth. We get shoes, whatever, and we go and we're like, let's go pick out our balls. And I come back. I got like an 11 or 12. I can't remember. She's got like a 14 or 15. She has a heavier ball than I do.
Oh, so you're embarrassed because she's stronger than you are, apparently.
Well, I don't like to say stronger. I just think maybe she's just a better bowler than me.
That is a really heavy ball.
Yeah. I thought so, and it's not like she's like a bodybuilder or anything. Anyway, so there was a moment there where I'm like, oh, really? You're throwing a 14?
Did she make fun of your small ball?
Not small, just lighter.
Okay, did she make fun of your lighter ball?
Maybe a little bit, but it was all in good nature. I thought it was pretty funny.
Okay.
I don't think that any woman has ever said, I can't go out with him again. He only bowls with an 11-pound ball.
I actually would argue with you on that.
Really?
I feel like that probably has been said before. If you were super into bowling, I feel like somebody would care about that.
Was she good at bowling?
Yeah, she was good.
Really?
Okay, so maybe it did turn her off. Maybe she's a big-time bowler, and she's like, dude, I don't have any chumps.
I mean, she did beat me, but we did place a little bet on the game just for fun. Like whoever won pays for like the next round. And I mean, I want to kind of say I let her win, but I would be kind of lying if I said that.
So she beat you, bro.
Yeah, she beat me.
All right.
Again,
but then I got to pay for the drinks as well. It's like
perfect.
It doesn't sound like anything that would turn somebody off to me.
No, me neither. We had a blast.
So everything went well, or was there anything else that you felt like could have turned her off?
I mean, that was it. Like the conversation was flowing, everything was great. But when I asked if she wanted to go have dinner or something, because we were just having like fries and drinks, and I was thinking like, yo, you want to go have dinner? She said she already had plans after, which to me was a little weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think some people do that just so that...
As an out?
No,
Yeah,
not necessarily. It could also be because they want to like leave you wanting more and not spend all night with you.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
if they have a good time, wouldn't they want to stay?
or maybe they have a really busy schedule and they just can't fit in bowling anywhere else.
Yeah, but usually those people will call you back.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it sounds like Tommy hasn't gotten a call back.
trying to give hope for hope.
Anyway, I thought we had a blast, and I wanted it to keep going, and she had to duck out. And so that's kind of where it was left.
Okay, and have you heard from her?
Not yet.
Nothing.
At all, okay.
And you've tried to reach out to her?
Yes. But, I'm still got hope.
All right.
We're going to do a lot of those
Well-
today, aren't we? Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's kind of built in, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is really easy, and that's how we like to do things. So that's
Yeah.
cool. Thanks for that. All right, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, okay?
Great. Thank you so much.
All right, man, hang on.
They say he likes a good time. He comes alive.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
There's that old saying, it's not the size that counts, but how you use it. And today's second date update might actually prove that right. Because Tommy is on the phone, and Tommy thinks that his date got screwed up because of the size of his bowling ball. Or should I say, the weight of his bowling ball. He met a girl named Hope on Instagram, and they went bowling. He says the only awkward thing that he can think of about the experience was when he grabbed his bowling ball and she grabbed hers, and hers was like 3 pounds heavier. And she kind of joked with him about it, and he thinks that maybe, somehow, that actually turned her off. She doesn't like a man with a light bowling ball.
That could not be it. That is so ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, what else could there be?
You're telling me that you're so perfect that there's nothing else she could possibly find unattractive about you.
Hey, I'm not perfect, but we had a really good time, and that's the only thing that I can think of that was like an awkward moment.
Okay. Well, we'll find out. We've heard weird things in these second date updates before. Who knows?
Yeah, it really could be the
It could have been the
bowling
color of bowling ball you chose.
I hate blue.
Yeah.
You know, it could have been my nose for all I know.
See, now we're getting somewhere, I think.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out why she isn't calling you back. Here we go.
Jessica, I'm leaving right now. Like, right this second. I'm out the door.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Hi. I was looking for Hope.
Wait, who's this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It sounds like you were expecting a Jessica, though.
I thought this was her. What?
Yeah, no, this isn't Jessica. I do go by that name sometimes, but not in these.
Okay. Who are you guys?
My name's Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Sounds like you're in a hurry.
A little bit, yeah. But can you tell me what's happening?
We'll try to make this quick, okay, Hope? Like I said, it's a radio show. We do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. And we got an email about you from a dude named Tommy that you went bowling with.
Okay.
And I know that you are probably pressed for time, so can we just have a few minutes to ask you what happened with Tommy and why you're not calling him back?
I mean, that's that's a long story for me to tell someone I don't know right now.
Okay, well, how long is it? I promise we won't keep you on very long. We just want to know the reason. He's confused because he liked you.
Okay, I don't know you guys, but if you need to know, I didn't like him. I found out he's a flat earther, and I didn't like that.
Wait, what did you just say? I'm sorry, I couldn't understand you.
He's a flat earther. He thinks the earth is flat.
Shut
flat
up.
earther.
He is not a flat earther.
Yeah, we went bowling together, and when I got my ball, it was a bright blue ball, and, I was just like, oh, my God, it looks like a globe. It looks like the earth. Yeah. And he goes, yeah, except the earth is flat.
He was kidding, though. That had to have been a joke.
Yeah. No, I asked him, I was like, you're joking, right? I was kind of laughed, and he was like, no. And he started to give me facts, one weird, obscure fact after the other, and it just, turned me off, completely. And
yeah, that would be a definite reason I would not call someone back. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I'm just, not trying to date a conspiracy theorist right now.
But wait, you could go on another date and talk about chemtrails.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm not.
I'm sure Tommy does. I'm sure Tommy knows all about it.
Probably, sure.
He didn't mention anything to us about you guys arguing about whether the earth was round or flat.
Well, I didn't argue with him. I just sort of sat there and listened, and then immediately was like, okay, I just need to get out of this. I just need to get through this date and get out of here. And that's what I did.
I think that's actually smart because those arguments never go anywhere.
No, they don't.
Exactly.
Because logic is not on his side.
No.
Logic is not on my side? No. Logic is not on all of your sides.
Hold on. Hey. All right. I had a feeling. This was going to happen.
You all are on the conspiracy. You all have...
Tommy, hold on one second, Tommy. Hold up, Tommy. I need to see if Hope is still... Hope, are you still there?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Tommy. He's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm here.
What?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I think he wants to preach.
I don't want to preach. I just want to teach. Earth is not a round globe that has been...
What is going on right now?
Yeah, I've been listening the whole time, so now I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Why? What the...
Sorry, Hope. What? That's how these things work is we ask you about the date, and then we reveal the fact that the person is on the other line.
And in our defense, he didn't tell us about the flat earth thing, because if he had, we wouldn't have called you.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a thing. It's not a flat earth thing. It's reality. It's what it is.
Uh-huh.
Dude, every science text you see, the earth is round. This is
so you're just drinking that Kool-Aid. You're just drinking that Kool-Aid.
Drinking that science
Kool-Aid. Go along, do the math. I have done all the research.
Do the math? Are you serious?
I do have one question. What happens at the edge of the Earth if we're flat?
It is a wall of ice. It is a wall of ice. It is flat, and then it ends to a wall of ice. I actually have a friend who has been there. I've seen photographic evidence of the wall of ice.
Dude, that's so stupid.
Sweet. Look it up. Look it up. I'm not the only one that believes this, guys.
Yeah, that's the disturbing part.
No, you know what the disturbing part is? That you don't know the truth. Like, and that you are just living in ignorance, Hope. Like,
Dude,
I feel bad for you.
No, this is why I didn't even want to argue with you on the date. Is because I knew this is exactly what would happen. Is you're just going to hammer me with all these weird, obscure, you had a friend of a friend of a friend who's seen this wall of ice. I don't want to
No, he's my friend. He's actually my friend, like my really good friend. I've seen photos.
I don't care. I do not care. This is what I wanted to avoid. This is why I didn't want to even talk about
use your eyes. Use your eyes, Hope. The world.
You use your eyes.
Like you.
Oh my God.
You don't see like a bend. The horizon is flat. There's no arc.
Okay, Tommy, you're literally like speaking to nobody. Like, I'm not gonna be swayed to like believe the Earth is flat because you're arguing with me. You know what I mean? Like,
have you been to space? Have you seen the round Earth?
Have you been to space?
No, I haven't been to space, but I do have a friend who's been to space, and he has seen it. He's seen the flat Earth.
Is this the same friend that saw the wall of ice?
No, it's a different friend. I have multiple friends that believe in this thing.
Oh my God. Okay, Tommy, calm down for just a second. Okay.
I'm calm. I'm just like, I just know what's up.
Flat Earth aside, this isn't how you're going to be able to go on dates with normal people. You can't just...
What do you mean normal people? No, I'm a normal person.
But you're just arguing. Like, you're arguing for these conspiracy theories. This is never going to get you any success, right, Hope?
I feel like you guys are the conspiracy theorists. I'm the one that just knows what's up. You guys are all conspiracy about, like, this round Earth thing.
Okay, I didn't want to go out.
Every footage you've ever seen of this whatever round Earth, it all comes from NASA. It all comes from government stuff, right? So the only thing that proves the fact that we are on a round Earth is NASA, government. Don't believe it. That's the conspiracy.
This is just, like, silly. Like, I didn't want to go out before, and I really don't want to go out with you now. Like, if you're just going to hammer on about how you don't trust the government, like...
Hey, it's not just me.
Oh,
there are,
my
like,
God.
A-list celebrities that actually believe this thing, too. It's not just me.
And you should
like,
go
there are other people that are in the know.
Go bowling with them.
There's somebody from Bon Jovi that I think, like, one of the members of Bon Jovi.
Oh, well, dude, I'm sold then. That's all I needed was Bon Jovi to sign off. Hey, if Bon Jovi co-signs something, I'm all in.
I'm not a weirdo. You just need to realize that I have the knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you know what, Tommy? Maybe it's because we're all in the Illuminati.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, we're all part of it.
Oh, don't get me started.
All right, I do not want to get you started. The point of this whole thing is not to argue whether the Earth is round or flat. It's to see if you can get a second date with Hope. So, Hope, would you like to go out with Tommy on another date? We will pay for it with money made up from the government.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not.
No?
Absolutely not.
Oh, man.
No.
Yeah, I couldn't either because you know what? I don't want to waste my time with closed-minded people. You know, like I just want to spend my time with people that know what's up, that are actually thinking and can look behind the scenes and know what's actually going on in the world. So you know what, Hope? Have fun living in your fantasy round world, and I'm gonna be in reality over here. But good luck. Okay.
Ouch.
Thanks, yeah, and I hope you and the member of Bon Jovi have fun bowling with some bad beers and jelly shoes. So, have a good time with that.
We will.
Well,
Too much.
I was going to say sorry you didn't get a second date, Tommy, but I think you're glad you didn't get a second date.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Hey, we did it then.
Hope, thank you for your time. I know you were rushed. Appreciate you talking to us, though.
Thanks. Can I go now?
Yeah, you're good. Thank you. And
All right.
Oh, man.
Tommy, be sure to email us anytime.
No!
Anytime you need anything.
No, I'll keep you guys updated. Keep you guys updated.
Do it, yeah. Live long and prosper, buddy.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
If there's two things women love, it's fast cars and loose men.
Oh, I'm
Or is it
yes?
is it loose cars and fast men?
That's it.
I'm not sure which one it is, but I do know that women love men and cars. And so does Cliff who's on the phone right now because Cliff took the girl that he wants us to call today in a second date update out on a very interesting date. He called it a car hopping date.
What is that?
Cliff, how are you?
Hey, guys, how are you?
Good. Now, which one are you? Are you a loose car or a fast man?
I'm a fast car, loose man.
Oh, okay. So your email explained the date that you took this girl on. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I wanted to do something, sort of unique. And I said, why not go car hopping?
Do you mean like you go to dealers and you just test drive cars, or you're like...
Yeah. I mean, pretty much we go to like a dealership and, like Mercedes and Lexus, really nice cars. I'm like, hey, we're looking at buying a car and we want to test drive it. And it was a fun way to get to know each other, test driving cars that you normally wouldn't drive.
Yeah. Cool, it sounds like a cool date. Is this something you've done before?
No, it's something that I kind of came up with.
All right, let me ask Brooke, because like from a dude's perspective, it'd be awesome to just drive a bunch of cars that I never got to see the inside of. As a woman, would you be interested in this date?
No.
No, okay.
No,
So it sounds
not
terrible
at
to her.
all. Like,
I thought girls like cars.
One, going to dealerships is like, ugh.
Yeah.
Who wants to do that? And two, then having some dude go on some weird power trip thing when you like to drive fast cars. Like, the whole thing is too much testosterone for my taste.
No, it's not like that at all. I mean, it's not like we're going out to test drive a Honda Civic or some car and then talk about the safety features, or a minivan. Like, hey, can this fit 7 people? We're like, we're test driving very nice cars, convertibles,
Yeah, but how much conversation and sexy can you have with a car salesman in the car with you?
Well, they don't always go with you. Some of the nicer car dealerships let you go on your own.
Yeah.
So, it's not like you have the third wheel. They're sitting, the guy's trying to listen to your game. What's going on?
Yeah. That's true. Anytime I've gone to look at a car with somebody else, they're usually like, you two can go ahead and take it, and I'll just be here when you get back.
That's good.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, and I understand if you go into a dealership and you're sitting there crunching numbers and so on. We were just test driving the car, and we'd like, all right, well, thank you. Didn't really like the car, and go to the next dealership.
You're just wasting the salesman's time instead.
Yeah, which is fine to do because they waste a lot of people's time. Yeah. So wasting a car salesman time, I'm all for it. Before we get into more about your car hopping date, where did you meet this girl?
I met Heather actually at a singles mixer, speed dating sort of thing.
Speed dating?
And, she wrote my number down. I wrote her number down, and, we had a connection.
Okay. And while you guys were out test driving a bunch of cars, how did everything seem to go? Did she seem to really have a good time?
Yeah, absolutely. At one point, we drove for like an hour, I think, and, we really hit it off. And
You test drove a car for an hour? Did they think you stole it?
It's like a road trip.
No. I think the guy actually thought I really wanted to buy it. So, it's like, hey, you can test drive the car all day if you want.
So you took his word for it. You're like, sure, all right. Why not?
Exactly. And then I asked her, if she wanted to get some lunch, and then
take her to lunch in the car that you were test driving. That's what you should have done.
Drive-through.
She said she already had plans with her friends, and it was maybe a little awkward. I didn't want to go in for a kiss, but I, kind of gave her a hug, and I said, I really had a good time, and would love to see you again. She said, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Do you think that she's making that up? The only reason I bring up is we've done a lot of second date updates where people make up, like, oh, I had plans earlier.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get that.
And even if she was telling the truth, the thing is if she was really, truly interested in you and you guys were doing an early date like that, she'd bail on her friends to hang out with. I mean, like, her friends would understand if she was on a date and it went long.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she had a baby shower or something. I mean, who knows?
Probably. It's always, look, dude, hey.
You can't miss a baby shower.
Yeah, I know. I know a lot of women, Cliff, and it's always a baby shower. Every time. So have you heard anything from her since she left your date to go to this damn baby shower?
Yeah, no, I called her actually, and it's been about a week and she hasn't called me back yet. So I'm just, trying to figure out. That's why I called you guys.
Okay.
And you can't think of anything weird that happened in the cars. She was perfectly happy.
Maybe the problem was that you didn't buy a car. And you should have gone back to the dealer and said, hey, I'm going to let the missus wait in the waiting room while men go crunch some numbers. You hang out there and maybe we'll get some dinner in my new sedan later.
That could have been it.
Could have been it.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Got it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Cliff is on the phone, and today he wants to call a girl named Heather to find out why she's not calling him back. Cliff, took her on a very interesting and creative date that we haven't heard of before. He took her out to test drive cars. It sounds a lot more boring than it is, I think. The whole idea was you get to test drive a bunch of cars that you normally wouldn't drive. You have some fun conversation and everything else. But here's where I think you messed up, Cliff.
Okay.
Okay, it sounds fun, but I don't think you made it fun enough. You needed to make it a little more exciting. You get in the car to test drive it, and then you take the car off a jump. You know what I mean? Find a jump somewhere and jump that car. Or, hey, there's train tracks everywhere. Race a train. Drive that car up to the top of a mountain, then drive it down to show her what it can really do. Live on the edge. Show her just how precious life is.
Yeah.
You know? And then there's a chance that she'll realize she's not going to be on this earth for a long time, and she might spend the night with you. That's what you should have done.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That was the plan.
Yeah. Hey, since she's not calling you back, are you kind of rethinking that whole car idea? Maybe you should have stuck to something more traditional, like, I don't know, say cocktails?
Maybe a nice lunch, a brunch or something. Yeah, would have been better, I think.
Could have combined them both, cocktails and test drives.
No, that's...
Hop in the car with a margarita.
Yeah, very illegal.
All right. I'm going to dial her phone number right now and find out the reason she's not calling you back. You ready to go?
Okay, yes, absolutely.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial her phone number right now. But we're going to do it intense.
Do not play this.
Yeah. This is an intense second date update. All right.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Heather?
This is she.
Hey, Heather, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay.
I'm calling you because we recently got an email about you from a dude that you went on a date with, and for some reason you're not calling him back, and he asked if we could get you on the phone and find out why.
Who are we talking about?
His name is Cliff.
Oh, hell.
Wow. You remember Cliff.
That bad, huh?
I never want to talk to that guy again.
Why?
Because he is the sketchiest, creepiest. I can't even.
Was it just the weirdness of the date or the weirdness of the person you were on the date with?
You know those kind of people that get the emails that say, a distant relative of yours just died in England and you will get $1 million if you just provide us this information for the disbursement of the funds. And they actually answer those emails.
That's how I've made my millions.
I basically became that kind of person.
You became that? What do you mean by you're that kind of person? I don't understand.
I mean, I'm an idiot for going on a date with him.
Oh, okay.
Like he suckered you into it.
Yeah.
And you knew from the beginning you should have said no.
I mean, from the beginning, I didn't know it, but about 15 minutes into the date, I definitely knew, and I should have just walked away then.
I talked to Cliff. He doesn't sound like a weird guy.
Can I tell you my side of the story?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, first of all, we'll put aside the weirdness of our date is going to be test driving cars. Okay, sure. And then we're driving this car for a long time, and he goes, do you think I look sexy in this car?
Did he say it just like that, too?
Yeah, and like really seriously and creepy. He's like, do you like this car?
Oh, my God. How did you respond to that?
And I'm like, I guess, yeah. And so then he goes, do you think I should buy it?
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, I mean, if you want it, do you need a car? Sure. You know, I don't know what to, it's just so creepy.
Yeah, that was my fear when we first talked to him about the date, was that he was going to do something like that to try to impress you.
No, it gets better.
Oh, it gets better.
What happened?
So then he pulls over. And he, like, very seriously to me says, you know, I really love this car. I love myself in it. I love you next to me in it.
What?
Would you be willing to co-sign?
No, he did not. Stop it.
Swear to God.
He asked you to co-sign on a loan for a car with him.
Yes, and I said, we just met. And so then he goes on to say,
I got in some financial trouble a few years back, and my credit is shot, and I can't buy a car while I have the money to make the payments and everything. They're not going to give me a loan, and I need a cosigner, and I just think you and I have great chemistry. And I'm like, what is even happening? It's like
I don't see the problem with that. I mean, I don't understand why it's such a big deal.
What was that?
That was Cliff. Cliff, you're supposed to wait for me to tell her that you're on the phone. Cliff is actually on the phone listening.
Oh, you ass.
Well, I mean, I don't know how much I can take of her, making it sound like I'm some creep or weird or, blah, blah, blah.
How do you think that was acceptable first date behavior?
Maybe I was wrong. When I met you, I saw a lot of compassion. And if you had compassion, then you would know that it's not such a bad thing to co-sign with me. I mean, I don't see what the problem.
So, Cliff, you weren't joking when you were asking her to co-sign a loan.
No, I had listen, about 3 years ago, I had some problems with my credit, and I'm working on it. And I think me driving a better car would definitely give me a better look.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Buy a $100,000 car. That'll, really secure your finance. That's really building financial stability.
So you're saying, Heather, that you never had a rough time in your life, and now you're putting me down. You're kicking a man ways down. Is that what you're saying?
I have had rough times in the past, I guess, but I've never asked a complete stranger to co-sign on a loan for me.
A complete stranger. The second time I saw you, we met one time, and this is the second time.
That's true.
So I'm not a complete stranger. First of all, second of all, when I looked at you, when I pulled over and I looked at you, and I really made a deep connection with you, and I looked at you and I said, you know what? I can really see myself driving this car with you in it. I meant that.
I meant that. And you could be in it because you could basically own part of this car if you wanted to.
Cliff, I'm totally baffled by this. Do you truly not understand how bad it is what you did?
I mean, maybe I trust people too much.
Cliff, is there anybody else closer to you that you could have co-sign a loan rather than somebody that you're on a first date with?
Well, my family, I don't really talk to them, but that's a whole nother story.
Because you owe them money, probably.
Yeah.
You know what, Heather? I hope one day that you don't hit a rough time like I did. And, maybe someday you need somebody to co-sign with you, and then you'll remember this time. You'll remember the car hopping. You remember me, and you go, you know what? Karma's a bitch.
All right. Well, at this point, I would love to ask if you guys would go on a second date. Heather, will you go out on a second date with Cliff? We will pay for it, and I'll have somebody co-sign that loan.
No.
Yeah, that's pretty clear.
Cliff, I'm sorry. No second date, man.
That's fine. It is what it is. But, hey, Jubal, if you want to co-sign with me, I'm up for it, man.
You're asking me to co-sign a loan with you?
I mean, you were offering,
I didn't offer. I said, I've had to have people do that. And trust me,
No, but you said if she went out with me again, you find somebody co-sign.
Yeah, I did. Look, me co-signing a loan with you would only make your chances worse of getting a loan.
I don't know. We could always give them free advertising on your radio show.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
I'll do that. I'll risk my job and give them free advertising for plugs on the radio, and I'll co-sign a loan with you even though I don't know you. I'll totally do that for you.
Really?
No, Cliff. I will not do that.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
What happens if you go out on a date and then don't call the person the next day?
Okay.
And then have a change of heart a year later.
What?
That's what we're talking about in today's second date update. Philip is on the phone with us right now. He met a girl named Hannah during a karaoke night a year ago.
Okay.
And is deciding just to get a hold of her now.
Why?
Philip?
Well, I recently served overseas in the Marine Corps. It's kind of a long story with me and Hannah, really. Like you said, I met her in a karaoke bar, and, I'm not a good singer or anything, but I just was so tempted to break the ice in some way. I asked her to do a duet with me, and despite my horrible voice, she put up with it and sang Summer Nights from Greece with me.
Oh, that's classic.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It's actually an interesting story why you weren't able to call her back for a year. Go ahead and tell everybody what happened.
But I had to ship out for the Marine Corps, and I told her I'd call her. I was very much attracted to this woman, but I just couldn't let myself start something that I knew I was going to have to put on hold. You know what I mean?
So are you stationed back here again, or you're home?
Yeah, I am back, and that's kind of why I'm contacting you guys. You know.
Yeah, your email says that you promised to call her, and you feel bad because you haven't.
I do, but I need to let her know that I was doing that for the right reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's kind of sweet. I mean, it's like a little love story that could star some big celebrities on the big screen. This could all work out amazingly, or
she could be
so
married
much.
and have 4 kids.
Yeah, you never know.
I mean, I hope that's not the case, but
So since you've been back from serving your tour, have you heard anything about her at all?
no, as soon as I got back and got comfortable, I realized something that I left behind. You know, the whole time that I was overseas, she was all I thought about the entire time.
Wow.
Are you worried that she didn't feel the same? Because I mean, it's romantic.
I am
but
worried. I have no idea what to expect in terms of how she feels at this point. I mean, it has been a while, and she probably thinks that I was rejecting her.
What was it about her?
Just the confidence of her. That was the biggest thing for me. You know, when she was up there singing karaoke, it was like she looked so comfortable. Like, it blew my mind. And I'm really awkward when it comes to doing stuff like that in front of big groups of people. But as soon as I went up there and shared the stage with her, it was like I felt like a completely different person. I knew.
At any point after you met her, did you tell her that night, like, oh, I'm going to be leaving soon to go overseas?
I wasn't sure what to say because I didn't want to ruin the moment that night. I didn't want to let her know that this was all for nothing, basically, because I'm leaving. I couldn't break it to her at that point.
Yeah.
So how did that end that night? I mean, you guys hung out after you sang together, and then what happened?
You know, I didn't want to push things too far because I didn't want there to be a big emotional connection there, even though there wound up being one anyway for me. But, I mean, I kissed her, I said goodnight, and I told her I'd call her, and I feel really bad for not doing that.
And you haven't tried at all since you've been back to get a hold of her?
No, I haven't. But I heard from my friends about the whole second date update thing that you guys do, and thought that might be a good way to find out how she really feels.
All right, perfect. What we're going to do is I'm going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Wait till you're announced.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Oh, it's the age-old story. Guy meets a girl at a karaoke night.
Mm-hmm.
Guy promises to call her the next day. Guy disappears for a year and now wants to reconnect with her. How many times have we heard that before, huh?
I think I've seen that Ryan Gosling movie.
That's what we're doing right now in the second date update. Philip is on the phone. Philip met a girl named Hannah at a karaoke night about a year ago. Now, he's in the armed services, had to go overseas for a year. He didn't call her the next day, ended up leaving, and now he's back and wants to get in touch with her. Gosh. Philip, how are you feeling right now?
To be honest with you, I'm very nervous about this. You know, I've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm worried that I screwed up. I don't know.
You said you were thinking about her every day for an entire year when you were overseas.
Yeah, there were points where I even considered trying to contact her, but I was just worried that it would seem weird coming out of the blue after one date. I don't know, but I do feel very strongly about her.
All right, I'm going to call her right now, okay? You ready?
All right.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Hannah?
This is?
Hannah, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
What?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How you doing?
Is this a joke? What is this?
No, it's not a joke. I know this is going to sound kind of weird, but do you remember meeting a guy named Philip at a karaoke night about a year ago?
What's going on?
Does that story about meeting a guy named Philip a year ago at a karaoke night sound familiar to you?
How do you know about Phil?
Oh, Phil and I go way back.
Yeah.
I've known him for longer than you have. Phil is back in town. You don't know this, but Phil didn't call you after you met because he was leaving to go overseas in the armed services.
Oh my gosh, he was overseas?
Mm-hmm. But he has emailed us and asked us to get a hold of you.
Why?
Because he
It's a great
he says that
question.
he really connected with you that night a year ago. And now you don't know this, but in his words, he said he's thought about you the entire time, and now he's back, and he wanted to get a hold of you.
Oh, this sounds.
Did you like Philip?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
She's excited.
What'd you think when Philip didn't call you back the next day after you met him?
Wow. I mean, this is like cheesy to say, but it kind of broke my heart.
Really?
Really?
You know, have you ever had those moments in life where you like, this is big, this is super important, this is like magic right now?
Yeah.
And it was. And then I never heard from him again, and it was like it had been a dream or something.
Okay, so let's see, where are you at now? So Philip has been gone a year. He's back in town, and he wants to get a hold of you.
Wow. I wish I had known. I spent like 4 months pining over this one evening, but then a couple months ago, a friend set me up with a friend, and I've been seeing him for a couple of months.
Yeah, but how serious is it? I mean, we're only a couple months in, and you're obviously like pining over a guy for 4 months is crazy after one night.
Trade up, trade
Right.
him in.
No,
For
don't
a guy
that
that you met,
loser.
a guy that you met on one night, you have no idea about, but you've been seeing somebody for a little while.
Yeah, I've got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
there's something so powerful that's happening here.
So you have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you want to talk to Philip at all?
I don't know.
I asked the question because Philip is actually on the other line right now.
What?
Hi, Anna. How are you?
Oh my God.
Are you there?
Hi. Yeah, I'm here. Hi.
Listen, honestly, right now I'm really disappointed. Not in you by any means, just in myself for letting this go as long as I did. And I didn't expect you to wait for me, but I really need to tell you that that night, it meant a lot to me. That's the first time in my life where I've really felt like I met someone that took me out of my shell, you know. For the first time, I felt like I was around somebody that I could be completely honest with, and I couldn't stop thinking about it while I was overseas, but I felt so guilty for not calling you and for not telling you that I was going there in the first place. And
Oh, I wish you had. I wish you had.
I really wish I had.
I didn't know. I thought maybe you didn't have the experience that I had.
No, I want you to know that I did, and I'm not doing this like at this point. Everything that I'm saying, I'm not doing in spite of your boyfriend to try to steal you away from him or anything. I'm speaking completely from my heart, and that night meant so much to me. It really got me through my stint overseas, you know. But I understand if you have a boyfriend. I'm not trying to intrude on that. I want you to know how I feel.
You're so sweet, and the connection that we shared was so amazing. I wish you called me sooner.
I know the timing is horrible, but I have to try. You know, I have to. When I feel strongly about a person, I can't just give up on that person.
So both you guys felt the same way about that night.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I think we did, yeah.
And are you like in love with your boyfriend? I mean, have you guys gone to that level?
That's a really hard question to answer, actually. And I mean, and I don't want to sound shallow, but sometimes you meet people and it's just like everything lines up and it just all clicks. And sometimes it takes time to start to uncover that. And my boyfriend is definitely someone that it takes time to uncover with.
Is that what you're saying, Hannah, that like you still don't really feel as strongly about your boyfriend as you do about that night with Philip?
I don't know. It's more complex than that.
I just know if I was in your situation, I would go back to this boyfriend, and all I could think about was this man who's come back into my life after a year, and what am I doing?
Look, I don't know. This has gotten really complicated all of a sudden,
listen,
and really unexpectedly.
I'm not trying to create problems for you. That's not something I want to do. That was never my intention. But feelings are feelings. You can't ignore them.
Hannah, what if we send you guys out on a second date? We will pay for it.
Are we allowed to do that? She has a boyfriend.
Yeah, of course we
she'll be
are.
honest.
Meet up with him. You guys can have a conversation. You don't have to. It doesn't even have to be called a date if you don't want it to be. If you have a boyfriend.
I mean, that night is so. It's one of the most vivid experiences of my life, and it feels like it would be wrong to ignore that. And this could get me in really big trouble.
No, Hannah, you don't ever have to tell your boyfriend.
This isn't something we can ignore. We can't just go on with our lives and pretend that didn't happen.
I think it's worth seeing if that was just a one-off fluke or if there actually is something there. And if there is, then I have some hard decisions to make.
So, Hannah, you are going to go out with Philip again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Are you going to tell your boyfriend?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I want to be completely upfront about this whole thing. I don't want to leave things to chance again.
Okay, my next question, we're running a little light on content. Can we do it tomorrow at like 7:10? Can we do it on the air?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The murder of an 18-year-old girl in Graves County, Kentucky went unsolved for years until a local housewife, a journalist, and a handful of girls came forward with a story.
America, y'all better wake the hell up. Bad things happens to good people in small towns.
Listen to Graves County on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. And to binge the entire season ad-free, subscribe to Lava for Good Plus on Apple Podcasts.
What's up, mi gente? It's Anna Ortiz.
And I'm Mark Indelicato.
You might know us as Hilda.
And Justin.
From
Ugly Betty.
Welcome to our new podcast, Viva Betty!
Yay!
We're rewatching the series from start to finish.
And talking to iconic guests like Betty herself, America Ferrera.
There was this moment when the glasses went on, and it was like, this is our Betty.
Listen to Viva Betty on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
In early 1988, federal agents raced to track down the gang they suspect of importing millions of dollars worth of heroin into New York from Asia.
Had 30 agents ready to go with shotguns and rifles and you name it.
5, 6 white people pushed me in the car. I'm going, what the hell?
Basically, your stay-at-home moms were picking up these large amounts of heroin.
All you gotta do is receive the package. Don't have to open it, just accept it.
She was very upset, crying.
Once I saw the gun, I tried to take his hand and I saw the flash of light.
Listen to the Chinatown Sting on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Hayden is on the phone today for a first date follow-up. He's getting ghosted by Elena, so in a minute, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him a second date. But first, Hayden, how long has it been since you heard from her?
It's been about 9 days, I would say. 9 or 10 days, give or take.
So how many times have you tried to reach out to her?
Once every other day. I mean, the most recent was this morning. I'm still trying to, connect with her if possible.
Okay. How was the date?
The date was great. I mean, that's why I'm so baffled. So, we met online and then we met up at this little wine bar, in kind of a middle of the neighborhood, which was really nice. And there was they had a little patio out there. She brought her dog. She had her little baby dog. I think it was like a Pomeranian or something, which
that's cute.
Kind of weird, but yeah, I guess in a sense.
She didn't tell you?
No,
surprise
not at all.
Dog on a date. That'd be kind of weird.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Give me the puppy. Okay, anyway.
Dog's name was Biscuit. It was, it was fine or whatever,
You didn't mind that she surprised you with the dog on your date?
I am a dog lover myself, so at first it was, it threw me by surprise, but after a while, I got adjusted to the dog. I mean, I don't know if the dog was getting so adjusted to me. He kept trying to like bite at me, and every time I tried to pet him, he would growl and stuff. But
so the dog didn't like you.
He was just. She even actually had a little joke saying some like, if Biscuit doesn't vibe with you, then that's a red flag or something like that. But I think she was just joking. I hope, because the date was going great. Like after a while, the dog kind of laid there and just kind of kept to himself, and then we started vibing, connecting. We shared a charcuterie board. She actually made fun of me for not knowing how to say it too. I thought that was actually kind of cute. But yeah, one of those cheese boards. After that, we went back to her place, and we were still vibing. Everything was good, and one thing led to another. And, we hooked up.
Oh, you
I didn't
did?
want to say just like that, but yeah, we did. It happened, and we just had something, and I want to know why all of a sudden she's ghosting me.
What could have gone wrong? Was there any other moment aside from Biscuit nipping at your ankles that was kind of awkward, or no?
I have no idea. I mean, he was nipping at me at first, but he calmed down after a while, and we were having such a great time. I mean, I thought I did a great job, performing, if you will. I don't know, maybe I might have said something stupid towards the end of the night. I had a good buzz on me. I was tired, dehydrated. I've been working a lot lately, so haven't been catching up on sleep much. So I might have said something stupid.
Hayden is on the phone, and he's getting ghosted by Elena, so we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him a second date. But before we do that, Hayden, why don't you break down your date for us real quick again?
Met at a wine bar, had a great time. She brought her dog, which was a little off-putting at first because he kept, nipping at me and growling at me. But after a while, he calmed down, and we had a great night, and even great overnight, if you will. And ever since then, she's been ghosting me. I thought we had a great connection, and I tried calling her. She doesn't call me back, doesn't text me back. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, maybe she is, serious about Biscuit and, the vibe because he was growing at me. Maybe she's true about, she did call him his furry gatekeeper, I guess. So.
Well, maybe. Okay, so maybe her dog didn't like you. That might be the reason you think you're getting ghosted.
Or maybe
her
it wasn't.
Furry gatekeeper didn't like you.
Or maybe
that's a whole different thing.
Either that or I said something stupid in the middle of the night, which I don't recall. I was buzzed. I'm sorry.
Well, are you ready for us to call her?
Yes, please.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to dial her phone number right now.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Elena, please?
This is she.
Hey, Elena, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Elena. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's up? How are you?
I'm good.
Great. Have you ever listened to the show before?
I have. Yeah.
Dope. Have you ever heard a first date follow-up before?
I have.
Dope.
Okay.
Guess what, Elena?
What?
You're ghosting somebody and they emailed us.
Oh, no. Yeah. Okay.
We do a segment called the first date follow-up where if you're ghosting somebody, you can email us and we call that person and see if they'll tell us why they're ghosting you. So do you know who would have emailed us about you?
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion it's Hayden, isn't it?
Yes, it is Hayden. Do you have a few minutes to talk to us and tell us why you're ghosting him? He said he really liked you and he thought you were into him.
Yeah, I mean, the date was actually really fun. I mean, he's adorable. He's cute. He made me laugh. And he even tried to win over my dog, which was a big thing for me.
Yeah, he told us that you brought your dog on the date and that your dog didn't like him. So he thought maybe that was a red flag.
I mean, no, that's not why I've been ghosting him.
Oh.
He is like a bathroom criminal.
What does that mean? She called him a criminal.
A bathroom criminal. After we hooked up, I went to the bathroom and he left the toilet seat up, which wasn't the worst thing, okay? But then he also didn't flush.
Oh.
And let's just say hydration is not his strong suit, okay?
Oh, no.
Ew. It was disgusting. It was like someone poured beer into like a hot desert. I had to open a window. And he got it everywhere. I'm telling you, like everywhere.
Wait. I can't stay quiet now. Can I say something?
Hey, Elena, that's Hayden. He's on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Elena?
Oh, hi
that's
Hayden.
why you ghosted me? That's why you ghosted me? my penis.
Yeah.
How did you get it all over the bathroom?
It was an accident. It was a complete accident. I'm so sorry. In my defense, it was like 3 a.m. I was half asleep, dehydrated, and clearly not at my best. You know, I respect you. I swear. But you don't ghost someone for that. Come on, we had chemistry, right? You even laughed at my dumb jokes.
Listen, I do love the dumb jokes, but I mean, just the bathroom was just out of control. Like I didn't even know how to deal with that. So I don't know.
Elena, listen, I really do like you, and you know, we just hooked up right after that, and it's kind of hard to control after hooking up. I'm sorry if I wasn't really paying attention to where it was going.
Is that a true statement, Jubal?
I would say, yeah, it is actually.
Really?
But I mean, I don't know. You know, I didn't see it, so I'd have to know how bad it was.
So, I'm sorry about that, but I know we can move past this. You know, I think Biscuit started to like me towards the end of it, you know, and I'm willing to give, you know, a Biscuit a bribe. I will come in. I will clean your bathroom thoroughly. I will bleach it. I will re-shingle your tile, whatever I got to do. If I can get a second date with you, please.
I listen, I really do like you, but I just don't want to start this whole thing off with me having to clean up after you and reminding you to drink water. Like, that does not sound fun for me.
Look, if you go on another date with me, I promise I will pee straight. And I will aim.
That is a great. Hey,
can you promise?
Elena, what do you think? Would you go on another date with Hayden? We'll pay for it. I mean, that's a big promise. I've never heard anybody promise that before for somebody.
Don't even sit down in the middle.
Fine.
Sit down in the middle of the night.
Fine. Yes, we can go on a second date, but we're staying out of my bathroom, okay?
The straight promises is what did it.
Deal. And I'm bringing a water bottle and mint and a bribe for biscuits and bleach for the bathroom.
Oh, my God.
Whatever you want.
Sweet.
That is so sweet. Well, congratulations, Hayden. You got another date.
I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much. This was great.
All right. Thanks, guys. You know what? I'm actually pretty excited.
I'll call you after we get done with this radio thing, and I'll call you on your phone. Okay.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
Another wine trip or something. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon, Elena.
Okay.
Jubal's first date follow-up. #1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
James is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and unfortunately, he's getting ghosted by a date he went on with a Natalie. James, before we get into your date, man, how long has it been since you heard from the Natalie?
It's been almost 3 days.
Are you sure you're getting ghosted?
Yeah, well, I would have got back in touch with somebody before now if I was interested. So yeah, I kind of get that feeling.
Okay.
I just didn't feel like it was going to be that long when we left things. So I was just a little surprised.
Okay, so tell us about that. What happened on your date?
We met at a sports bar.
Okay.
The reason that I suggested that we meet there was, I saw on her profile that she was at a baseball game and she was having a great time. So I'm like, oh, okay, she likes sports, so we'll go to a sports bar. I thought that'd be good.
Was she drinking in the picture you saw? Because then you would also know she also likes to drink. Put those two things together.
It looked like she was having a beer, and of course, sports bars, there's a lot of good beer options. So I'm like, okay, that's her vibe. That's her, that's her kind of environment. So I was like, all right, this will be good. And yeah, I thought it really did go well. Told some jokes, she laughed a little bit here and there. It was a little loud there, and the game was on, and, we were watching the game and things. But yeah, she's just beautiful. And I kind of felt a really good connection. And, I just felt like we'd be texting or talking by now. And what did I miss? There wasn't anything that was standing out to me like, I really screwed this up, or that she wasn't really interested. So I'm curious, like, what was it? I think maybe because, I don't know if it's maybe because we split an appetizer, maybe I ate a little too much of it. It
maybe
could be that, like, we got one of those pretzels where you like dip it in the, and I thought
the cheese.
Yeah. A person's appetizer etiquette, I believe, can tell you a lot about their personality.
It does, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe because she wasn't eating that half, and I started to pick away at that a little when mine was done.
You can tell a lot. You can tell a lot, James, based off of an appetizer etiquette, because if somebody is really taking over the appetizer, you know how they're going to be in a relationship. It's going to be their relationship, right?
But I didn't want to be wasteful, though.
Well, and
I think that might be a good sign.
I don't think it's a bad thing that you were eating so much of the pretzel, but it's more like how you communicate that. Like, are you going to eat that?
Yeah.
Are you cool? Because, I want to eat that.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of chilling there on the plate for a good while.
Okay.
So I figured, fair game. And we had, kind of moved on from it at that point.
I can tell you from experience, this is a red flag. If you're sharing an appetizer with someone and then they throw like their napkin on it before you're even done, they don't care about you at all.
Ooh, the appetizer test.
Wait, what do you mean? Throw a napkin on it?
It means like they're done, right? They're done eating with the appetizer. It's their appetizer, but an appetizer, if it's for two people, you're splitting it. So they throw like maybe their used ranch and a napkin on it, like, I'm done, but you're not done yet. They didn't check with you. It shows they have no regard for humankind at all.
Wow.
I don't think James did that, though.
No, you didn't do that, did you, James?
No.
Yeah, you don't sound like a sociopath to me. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and call her and see if we can find out why you're getting ghosted, and maybe try to get you another date next, all right?
All right.
All right, play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up right after this.
Number one hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Keith Giamanco seemed like a mild-mannered suburban dad, but secretly, he became someone else, a master of disguise who went on a crime spree. At the time, did it seem like a crazy idea?
It seemed very crazy, but I felt so desperate that I felt it was the quickest, easiest way out.
Did you allow yourself to think about how it could go wrong and what that might look like?
No, I didn't want to manifest that. I was trying to manifest success.
Every family has its secrets. But what happens when you discover that your dad has been living a double life?
That is not the look of an innocent man. This is going to change my life and my family dynamic forever, because everything that had existed prior in my reality is now untrue.
Listen to Deep Cover The Family Man on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
June is Black Music Month, and on the Drink Champs podcast, we're speaking with the hottest names in the culture, like Sway Lee.
Do you realize how legendary you are?
I appreciate that. I be seeing it, but I'm like, man, I still got like so much more to do. Like Prince, he dropped like 30 albums. We dropped like 5 right now. Like, that's the rate we gotta be going.
Yeah, that's a good attitude.
You'll also hear stories from industry legends and hip-hop pioneers like Fab Five Freddy.
I directed one of Nas's early videos.
Which one?
One Love.
Wow.
Yes. I literally filmed in his apartment in Queensbridge.
Wow,
his moms was still up in that apartment. Nas was just beginning to take off. His pops used to live near me in Harlem. His dad introduced him to a whole lot of, conscious stuff, and he made a young prodigy.
No matter the era, Drink Champs brings you the biggest names and the most unfiltered conversations. Listen to Drink Champs from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
James is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and James isn't getting either of the teas that he wants. He wants to be talking and texting with Natalie, but he's not getting either of those teas. So we're going to try to figure out why he's getting ghosted and then see if we can get him another date. We're about to call her in a second. James, real quick, refresh everybody's memory on your date with Natalie.
Well, I thought it went really great. We went out and met at a sports bar, which I had suggested. I figured maybe she was into sports because I saw in her profile pic she was at a ball game, having some beers, having some fun. So we got there, it was a little noisy, the game was on, but, I thought it was going well. Talked about some cool stuff, had an appetizer, I didn't get any indication at all that it went poorly. In fact, I thought I'd be, hearing from her the next day. I was really excited to kind of keep things rolling, and I just never did. So I don't know if there's something missing or what.
We got to find out if it's because you ate too much of the pretzel.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't know. Split an appetizer, and I'm thinking, did I eat more than half of it? Was that offensive? I don't know. I really have no clue.
All right, we're going to call her right now and see if we can figure it out. Here we go. Ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Natalie, please?
This is she.
Hey, what's up, Natalie? How are you? My name is Jubal. I host a radio show. It's on the radio, and it's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Natalie. I do that, too, with Jubal. And I'm Victoria.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, there's three of us on the phone. I'm not sure if you've ever heard the show before.
I've dabbled into your show here and there.
We're calling you today because we actually got an email about you from somebody who dabbles with our show a lot.
Oh, okay. Who might that be?
Well, it's also a guy that you dabbled with for a second, but now you're ghosting him. His name is James.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, James emailed us because he wants to know why you're ghosting him.
Oh, well, there's plenty of reasons why I'm ghosting him.
Oh. What are they? Do you mind telling us?
Well, we went to a sports bar, and he wanted to watch the game, and, it was loud, it was noisy. He wanted to share an appetizer, and he ate most of it and didn't really ask if I wanted the last part of it or anything.
How'd you feel about that? Just curious.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, my God. Everyone should know, hey, it's great to ask the other person that you're sharing with first to make sure it's, good to go. I think that's a rule that everyone should know,
If it's just sitting there, though, do we really care?
Well, I'm a slow eater, so, I like to savor my food and such, so...
He just didn't really give you a shot to eat much of the appetizer. He kind of took too much of the appetizer.
Yeah.
That why you're ghosting him?
There's more to it. So we barely had conversation. He would make lame sports jokes and puns, but not much conversation. And I felt like he just really wanted to watch the game versus really get to know me.
Oh, all right. So you don't feel like he really paid much attention to you, even though he asked you on a date?
Yes, exactly.
So did you guys talk about anything? He said you guys had great conversation.
I mean, he talked about the stats and such of the team, but that's really it. And I don't really like sports that much. So there's that. So for me, I'm not going to care about stats. I definitely like going to sports games because, there's a great atmosphere. You get to dress up. You're with your friends. You have good drinks. And then also he did try to order my drink too. He did tell you that.
Did he get it right?
I'm not much of a beer person, more of a hard cider person. So I had to step in and stand for myself too. So,
Oh, no, wait a minute. That was the same drink you had in the photo on your profile. So, I mean, I don't know how I could have gotten that wrong. I thought that was the right choice.
Natalie, that's James. He's on the phone listening, been listening this whole time, wants to talk to you.
I am so sorry. I thought you wanted to watch the game. That's why I wasn't saying anything. I thought you were into it.
No, I wasn't. It was just, I rather have conversation. And also, that beer that was in my hand was the first time I ever tried it, and I didn't like it.
Oh, my gosh.
Damn.
I'm so sorry. I kind of based a lot off of that profile picture. You were at a game. It looked like you were having fun. So I thought, oh, you love sports. So, yeah, I thought I was being polite by letting you watch the game. And I am so embarrassed because now I'm remembering all the sports jokes I made. And those probably came off really lame. And I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
James, let me interrupt real quick. I basically asked you, hey, let's not talk about the game anymore. Let's get to know each other.
I don't have an explanation for that. I mean, I may have just been a little nervous, because I don't know. You're a beautiful woman, and I was having a great time, and I thought things were going well, and I might have just been a little nervous, and I really kind of misjudged this. I'm sorry.
Natalie, doesn't he get points for actually paying attention to the photo, though? Like, he really tried to do this for you.
Yeah. Well, he could have asked me, what things I like to do versus just base it off of a photo.
I'm really sorry, Natalie. It's just, I am kind of nervous because you're really pretty.
I mean, it's better than what other people have told me before, but sure.
No, you're beautiful.
Thank
Oh my gosh. I mean, how could anybody say anything contrary to that? Absolutely. My impression was beautiful inside and out, on the inside too. I mean, I just really got that impression about you. And, that maybe just threw me a little bit. No, I think you're a great person. I really, really do.
But you don't know me. Like, we didn't spend much time talking about anything.
I would like to get to know you. I really would. And I'm just really sorry that I kind of misjudged some things or thought I was really super slick by making a lot of assumptions based on your photo. That was not the way to go.
I mean, the appetizer wasn't that great either.
Yeah, I was worried that might have been one of the reasons that I didn't hear from you, and I regret that.
Well, Natalie, would you like to go out with James again on another date? We'll pay for it.
I just want to add before you answer that, if you agree to go out on another date with me, we can go wherever you want. You order whatever you like, any drink, any food, as many pretzels as you want. I want you to take the lead on that. You can even order my drink, my food if you want. You can choose what I wear, any of it, all of it. It is completely in your hands.
It's a little
totally
thirsty.
Yeah.
Pull back.
Sounds like James really wants to go out with you again. What do you think?
I mean, that was a dangerous statement that I will hold him to. So, yeah, I will go on a second date with him.
Yay. Wow, that worked.
All right.
James might be showing up to his next date in a tutu, whatever Natalie wants. Natalie gets. Yep. Congratulations.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts. We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but
tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Saigon, the story of my family and of the country that shaped us.
From iHeart Podcasts, Saigon.
You don't think I'm serious about a free Vietnam?
One city, a divided country, and the war that tore America apart.
This is for Vietnam.
They're pouring petrol all over here.
Freedom for Vietnam!
There's
There's a fire coming to this country and it's going to burn out everything.
Listen to Saigon on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Happy Pride from the Outspoken Podcast Network. All month long and all year round, we're celebrating being loud, proud, and always original. It's me, Brandon Kyle Goodman, host of the podcast Tell Me Something Messy. Check out my show for unfiltered takes on dating, relationships, and adulting. Listen to High Key for the best pop culture takes, and There Are No Girls on the Internet for all your tech news. For your favorite celebrity kikis, check out Outlaws with T.S. Madison. Learn to love yourself unapologetically with BFF, Black Fat Femme. And start your day with intention with Waking Up with Ryan, coming in July. Celebrate Pride with the Outspoken Network. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Pride, and listen now.
I've been hearing for decades that the markets can solve climate change. Today, we have more incentives for market solutions than ever, and emissions are rising. On this season of Drilled, Carbon Cowboys, the story of 3 market solutions colliding in one multinational boondoggle.
You gotta give Bruce and the guys credit. They're Republicans. They don't give a shit about any of this stuff.
Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed Human.